24 hours in Seville, Spain. A beautiful city full of colorful architecture, elegant musical heritage, and rich culture. I'm AmNazing, and this is my experience spending a day in this wonderful city and why you should add a trip to Seville to your bucket list. This is my friend Ruby. We became great friends because of our common interest in plants, style, and most importantly, travel. This is her first international trip, and I thought there would be no better place to take her than to the picturesque country of Spain. Just checked, our hotel in Sevilla is about 13 minutes. Either Uber or taxi from the train station where we're gonna go. So yeah, it's pretty good. Streets of Sevilla.
Streets of Sevilla. Sevilla. Sevilla.
The first place in Seville you have to visit is the Seville Cathedral. This 16th century Gothic monolith absolutely shocks you the first time you see it. I had to crane my neck up to simply see the top of the bell tower, which reaches 100 meters tall. The best part about it, you can climb up the bell tower to get a magnificent view of the entire city. Gold found in the Americas helped continue building this cathedral until it became the world record as the largest cathedral in the world. The inside might even be more impressive than the outside. There's a massive altarpiece in the sanctuary that is carved in gold gilded wood. It is littered with impressive biblical scenes and figures, as you can see. The ceiling is absolutely massive, ornate with enormous art and colorful artwork. I was surprised the most when I saw the tomb of Christopher Columbus, who apparently didn't want to be buried in Spain, so much that they raised his coffin off the ground and up on the shoulders of 4 statues of soldiers. As Ruby and I exited the cathedral's complex, we went through a gate called the Door of Forgiveness, which was actually an archway to an older mosque that was repurposed to provide a symbolistic entrance to the place of worship. And as if it couldn't get any better, the Royal Alcazar Palace is right across from the cathedral. You probably recognize this palace, and rightly so. It's been in dozens of movies and TV shows like my personal favorite Game of Thrones. But this palace's involvement in pop culture pales in comparison to its actual history. The palace is built in this really unique architecture style known as mudéjar. Mudéjar? I don't know. I guess.
Now, an easy way to master the J in Spanish is to practice the pronunciation of commonly used words. First with J-A, ja, ja. El jabón, soap, el jabón, jalar, to pull, jalar.
Mudéjar.
Which is the elegant blend of Islamic art and Christian architecture. To really appreciate the style, you have to understand its history. According to Cultural Trip, as early as the year 711 AD, the Umayyad Caliphate had invaded Spain, which ignited a long ongoing conflict for centuries to come. The last Muslim Emirates was defeated in 1492, which was the Treaty of Granada, allowed for Muslims to stay in the country without having to give up their religious or cultural preferences. While still submitting to the Catholic ruler, these people became known as Mudéjar, and their influence spread throughout European culture for centuries. The Islamic interpretation of European design birthed Mudéjar architecture. We stayed in a hotel actually that had the same style, and I was so inspired by it that I'm actually going to incorporate some of the style into my own home decor. It's so beautiful. You have to experience it for yourself. Here we is again. We're going to our tapas tour and flamenco dancing.
I'm pre-gaming by eating my croissant from this morning.
What happened to my croissant? croissant.
This is actually her croissant.
The next big thing we did in Seville was a tapas tour. If you didn't know already, tapas is a traditional Spanish finger food, generally served as an appetizer or snack. And in this case, Rumi and I got to experience it from 3 different popular restaurants in Seville. We went with the Devour Tours, who also have some excellent YouTube videos that I recommend you check them out. I'll leave a link down below in the description box with more details.
Guys, everybody's so laid back in Sevilla. So far, I love it. It's very pretty. I think I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow. Hey, let's go for a run tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. You can't do
Because
night.
no, we don't do that.
That's what I heard.
Cray. She
I
do
swear
not
to
listen
God,
to her.
I would never do coke on vacation.
Like you do it at home.
At this point, I was a bit tired from all the sightseeing and walking, so I was not sure if I wanted to do anything else that day. But Rumi convinced me that we should go see a flamenco performance.
We're about to go see our first flamenco show. It is a very small and personal audience, less than 50 people. There's about 4 of us, and we're just very excited. But we were told that we cannot film the performance. So we're a little bit sad about that. But
It's very intimate
supposed to be
and
very
beautiful, and I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, I'm excited to cry a little bit, maybe be a little bit surprised, startled, ready for all the emotions.
I always perceived flamenco as just a type of dance. You know, that emoji of the girl dancing I always see in my iPhone. I never really thought much of it. Something about seeing all the vibrant mixed culture imbued.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improv conversation. An improvisation.
imbued,
Into the architecture and food from the day made me realize something in the moment when they started the performance. In my mind, there was a story of conflict, a story of coexisting despite the incredible cultural and religious differences, a story of people coming together to create art. Even though there are differences, the music felt so intimate, so elegant, so light, yet so rhythmic and thrilling. The tradition, the way the group of musicians sang, the way the music influenced their movements and filled their bodies with energy, the clapping, the dancing, the tapping of the wood floors, it gave me shivers down my spine. If you are ever in Seville, you must go see a flamenco performance. It is beautiful and it will change your life. Wow, what a place. Seville, Spain. I would say visiting this picturesque city full of amazing food, fashionable and well-dressed people, unique traditions, and easygoing culture was the best travel experience I have ever had so far. I recommend this experience to everyone, no matter how young or old, as it was just so easy to get around, even at night. I still dream about Seville. Dreams filled with memories of friendly locals, cute little shops, and incredible food from various cultures, not just European. Seville continues to inspire and find a place in my mind even today, and I can't wait for you to experience it for yourself. Go explore Seville, Spain, everyone. It's beautiful.